The soldier was filmed in his uniform exhibiting wild behavior after allegedly taking synthetic weed, a strong street drug popularly known as Colorado or Black Mamba. In the video, the helpless officer, who appeared to have lost control of his mind and body after allegedly taking the drug, is seen acting strange and making gibberish comments. Can you imagine? And they will say Nigeria youths are mad. You can imagine those who are high on drugs, they will not even accuse them, or they will not even talk about them. What kind of a thing is this? And in army uniform, he's a navy guy, not army. His name tag is yellow. Well, assuming this soldier is with gun by now, he would have committed a lot of havoc. He should be dismissed for this act. Very disgraceful. If this person should have rifles with him, okay, at that time, he can take a lot of people's lives. Please do the needful before it's too late. He should be dismissed. Fine. You go to replace him. What an idiotic thing to do. Someone is in distress. You are busy recording instead of making him to the nearest hospital. Do you really know what it is to be distressed? You two should have taken him to the hospital since you are a good person. Which distress? Is he under 18? He willingly bought it by himself. Exactly. It's not that he took it under duress, or he took it unconsciously. Like somebody said, he opened his eyes and do that if at all that was what really happened. Of course, you could see the environment. He was holding something, and those who were videoing him, they're just there to disgrace him the more. He's a navy, not army. Look at his name tag. It does not really matter. Whatever he is, he's inconsequential. Well, most Nigerians can't differentiate army from other security service. Once the person is on camouflage, is automatically an army personnel to them. Okay, so what is the difference? Are both navy, army, not military outfit? Definitely, it is inconsequential. It is the embarrassment he has brought to the profession. That is what we are talking about. Whatever he likes, he should bear. Army is army. Forget what happened. Okay, all of them are one. I really feel sad when going through Nigeria's comments over the soldiers' abnormal behavior. Please, one thing you should know is that the same government that recruits these personnel also drug them for special purposes or assignments, and also knows that soldiers are our brothers and sisters, not our enemies. We know that Nigerian soldiers have mixed up now. We have some people from Somalia, Congo, Niger Republic, Benin Republic, Cameroon, and so on, but we still have our brothers and sisters in the same forces that's suffering from this same bad leadership. Please, what we need now is prayer. Okay? Hey, your parents wasted the school fees they paid. Your comments are always unguided. Well, God have mercy on him. We are lucky the madness didn't start with his fingers on the trigger. Take him to Sambisa Forest so that he can teach them a bitter lesson. Never worry, let's wait and see whatever you give this man that warranted him to do this in public with uniform. Your great generation will benefit from his. He trusted you. That was what warranted him to eat and dine with you people. But you use your wicked heart to poison him. Your judgment is on the way very soon. You reap what you sow. Okay, this person is accusing those who were there who were filming him. That means they really set him up according to what this person is trying to say. So exactly my thoughts. He was poisoned, I guess. Like seriously, no one is above mistake. We are the highest. Okay, they take the highest ones sometimes. Abi, you never be banker when they smoke. Fulani Zoo Army. This is really, really embarrassing. Of course, I don't know what. Of course, by the time they will investigate, if I thought they are going to investigate, we saw army. Okay, what do we call the soldier that we saw in one of the video that was circulating the social media in Ibadan? that was flogging a woman. So it was under what influence was shaving people's head and beating a woman. So who initiated him or who asked him to do that? If they do their investigation, they will know what really happened, whether the people who were there at that particular time, they were the one that deceived it. And you can never tell whether the so-called people were there too, maybe they are his colleagues. Who knows? They will tell you they are going to do investigation, but at the end of the day, nothing will still happen. Another thing will still happen. That's why we have numerous challenges and problems in this country. Things will happen, they will not even follow it to logical conclusion. Because if really these people are being dealt with, of course, it will not be happening. We still see some policemen that they will drink to stupor and be messing themselves. They will even fall into the gutter. Have you ever seen all those? I don't know whether if you have seen, but the rate at which our security people or personnel, the way they behave and embarrass themselves is just on the high side. I don't know whether those who are in all those developed countries, whether we see them misbehaving like this, because when you don't take them serious, when you those little things, those little things, if you don't take care of them, they are the things that will not escalate and will not see them as a normal thing. When these people misbehave in the public or they misbehave by taking people's lives and begin to shoot people anyhow, we begin to shout. But all of these small things, if they are being disciplined, I'm sure it would have reduced to a very large extent. This kind of behavior would have reduced, because even if you are going, if you are in a particular place, you don't just even lose guard like that. Because some people are now trying to explain that, say, oh, maybe they poisoned him or you trusted them or whatever. Because if really you know that the kind of discipline you are going to get, you know the kind of company you are going to be keeping. Because at the end of the day, it's going to come back on you. You are going to be disciplined. But at the end of the day, you see, it's just normal thing. We will not hear anything about it. Like the incident that happened in Badon, they told us that the man has been arrested. They are going to deal with him. But what of the people he harassed or he molested? Nothing. We are not going to hear anything. Whether really they arrested him is a different thing entirely. And they are saying, oh, some people are saying it's audio arrest. So the same thing, because they know that anytime they misbehave, they will get away with it. Most of the time they get away with it. It's only when the masses come out to cry out, when the whole thing is just too much, before you see that they are going to take actions. But with this kind of a thing, how do you expect them not to misbehave again? Because nothing will be done to them. So you as a soldier, if you really recognize the position you are hold, you are, the position you are holding, so to speak, you mind the kind of company you find yourself, because they just feel that anything goes. So guys, let's say your opinion. What do you think? Do you think the guy was set up, or he intentionally or purposely took what he took that made him to be talking anyhow?